I asked a lot of people whether they knew anything about investing. During this journey, I learned quite a lot. And I also got some people that said they knew nothing about investing. So I was very curious and I asked some follow up questions. Why don't you know anything about investing? Do you want to learn more? And so on. And some of the answers that I got to this were a little bit interesting to me. So, for example, maybe they said it's boring, they have no interest, or perhaps they just never thought about it. I've been in the education space for decades, and something that's constantly rubbed me the wrong way is that, even in modern day education, it still seems to be about, just producing so-called factory workers or assembly line workers, good little worker bees that are just going to maintain the status quo. They're going to harvest the honey and pump it up to the queen bees without ever questioning any of their actions, right? They're just doing as they're told. And okay, for some people that might be fine, but for me, I don't know, it's always rubbed me the wrong way. And I just feel that in many cases, our education system has been too slow to adapt or evolve with the changing times. Now, don't get me wrong, there have been some changes here and there, but I just think it's too slow. And now let's jump back to this investing question or this investing problem, right? Inflation is a fact of life, as I've touched on in some other videos and so on. And I think, so for the very least, the bare minimum, I think at least learning about and understanding inflation and what it is and how it's going to affect you, your future, your kids, whatever else, I think that's the bare minimum, right? And sometimes I think maybe I need to be more provocative or more like clickbaity with my questions and my titles and so on. So let's try that for a second, right? Now, number one, I'm going to say that I think, or I believe, or I would label inflation as theft. Okay, so let's look at this. Let's imagine this scenario. Every month you get paid in cash, and you take that cash and you put it outside your house, and you think it's going to be safe. Oh, sorry, I got dog fur in my mouth. And you think it's going to be safe, right? But every night or every month or whatever it is, whatever frequency, someone comes and takes a little bit of that money, and you know it. You see them outside your window every day doing this. So the question becomes: are you okay with this, right? Or are you going to do something about it, or are you just going to let it slide? So now I'm not advocating fighting the inflation, so to speak, like the cause of the inflation. That's maybe like above the pay grade of this video, whatever else. But what I am advocating for sure is investing to at least match or beat inflation. That way, this guy is coming there and taking some money from you every night, but at the same time, your investments are putting back an equal or greater amount of money every night so that your cash pile remains safe, so to speak. Right, so now if you're the kind of person that you think, okay, it's totally fine for someone to come and take away some of that cash every night or whatever it is, and you think inflation is fine and you don't care about beating inflation, then I really have nothing for you and I have nothing more to say to you. But if you're the kind of person that thinks that, okay, you know what, I didn't think about it that way and I really want to fight back, okay, then I do think I have something for you, right? So I think, like I said, for the very, very least, find ways to match or beat inflation. There are numerous strategies that you can use, right? I'm not going to go into the details of any of them here. Okay, let's wrap up. So the real question isn't, is investing boring? The real question is, are you ready to stop being a victim and to start being a god? If you want to learn more about what we do to invest and how we do it and the returns that we hope to hit and so on, feel free to reach out. I'd love to talk to you. Anyway, thank you very much for listening, and I hope for the very least, at least you're not going to just sit back and let your money be siphoned away. Well, whatever you choose to do next is up to you. I think I've done my part to at least bring or raise awareness of this, so the next step is in your hands. See you. Haven't joined yet? Our free investing group gives you front row access to new deals and helpful investing education. Sign up today.